Goldstein has been in therapy for 10 years, seeing his therapist an average of twice a week. Finally, at the end of 10 years, the therapist says, listen, we've dealt with all of your issues, and you really can now analyze everything on your own. You don't really have to keep coming back. Goldstein's thrown into a bit of a panic. Doctor, I'm very dependent on these visits. We can't just stop them. The therapist says, listen, you can do it on your own, but here's my home telephone number. Anything comes up, any sort of feeling of panic or emergency, just call me. 2 weeks later, Sunday morning, 6 a.m., the phone rings in the doctor's house. It's Goldstein. What's the matter? He says, doctor, I had a nightmare. I dreamt you were my mother, and I woke up in a sweat. So the doctor says, so what did you do? He said, well, I sat down and I analyzed it the way you taught me in therapy. What'd you do then? He said, well, I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't fall asleep. I was too tense. So I got up and had some breakfast. Doctor said, what'd you have for breakfast? The man said, just a cup of coffee. Doctor says, you call that a breakfast?